Hello, this is Nancy with Yoga Journey 108, and for today's journey we are going to explore a condition known as plantar fasciitis. Now this condition attacks the tissue of the feet, creating lots of pain in the heel and foot. And so this sequence, it'll get a lot of the body, but it's going to pay specific attention to those people who might be suffering from plantar fasciitis or simply want to focus a little more on their feet, their heel, and their Achilles tendon. To start, we're going to start like with any other yoga practice. We're going to come into the space, come into our breath. Because especially when we have some kind of painful condition, we tend to lose our center. And so we're just going to start coming into the now. The mind is going to be like, oh, I want to get rid of this plantar fasciitis right now, right now, right now. Okay, that's bringing us off to the future. We need to stay right where we are and honor where we are. So let's take some nice big breaths, belly breaths, right in through the belly, the ribs, the chest, fill up to the crown of the head. And let's open the mouth and sigh it out. Let's do that again. Inhale, belly, ribs, chest, hold, and exhale through the mouth. That sigh is telling our parasympathetic nervous system, just relax. We're not in crisis mode right now. Yes, the foot might be painful, but we're not in crisis mode. So let's inhale again. This time as we inhale through the belly, let's find the breath in the back of the body too. Just experiment. And sigh it out. Okay. So we're going to begin. Just let's get our legs straight out. Give them a shake. Let's bring the soles of the feet together in Baddha Konasana. Let's wake up our hips a bit. Maybe give a few little flops with our knee. Butterfly flutters. Try to sit up nice and tall. Now if you find your knees are up like this, maybe we can use the elbows to guide the thighs out and down. Okay, let's extend one leg and let's keep our right foot. Cross it over so we have like a number 4 going on here. We're going to thread our fingers through the toes and wrap the big toe with the thumb, and we're just going to back and forth. Okay, now it's important here you're feeling a stretching. You might even feel a little sense of tearing, but it's not a painful sense. It's not a searing pain, okay? We don't want to aggravate it. By moving into searing pain, we can actually inflame it and make it worse. So right now we're just finding our edge, and let's do some rotations with the ankle. Keeping our fingers snug between those toes. Let's go back and forth again. And as we go back, we're really flexing that big toe in particular. Just the toe, flexing it back. Feel some opening through the arches of the feet. And a few more rotations. And as we come out, we're just gonna bring our fingers out. Let's extend that foot. Give it a shake, and let's bring the other foot in. Again, we're going to interlace the fingers with the toes. Try to get the fingers as low down into the webbings of the toes as you can. Give them a squeeze. Squeeze them out. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. And then just start with back and forth, flexing out the toe and drawing it out, drawing it down. So we start to loosen that up. Maybe we start to rotate through the ankle. Back and forth. Find your breath again. And again, back and forth. Let's hold the back. Feel the stretch here, but nothing seriously painful. Okay, and let's keep this foot up here. We're going to bring it right on into the hip. Let's get our strap. Now, if you don't have a strap, you know what really works great? An old tie. Use an old tie or a towel. And we're going to bring it. I like a tie because it has a little more. You can aim it right at the balls of the feet. So we're going to sit up nice and tall. We're going to square ourselves over that foot. We're going to flex the foot very strongly. Okay, now keep pulling, but then press with the foot. So the foot is resisting the pull of the strap. And then just let the foot come with the strap. Okay, resist the strap. Press forward with the toes as you're pulling back with the hands and the strap. And then relax the foot, relax the leg. One more time. Resist the pull. Actually get a little bit of your triceps might be working a little bit here. And let it relax. Okay, let's release that foot. Give it a bit of a shake. Let's come back into Baddha Konasana, into our butterfly, bound angle. And then extend the other leg out. We're going to take our strap or tie around the balls of the feet. And we're going to pull, and we're going to just relax the foot, let it come with the pull, let it passively stretch. The foot's not doing any of the work. Your hands on the strap are doing all the work right now. Breathe into it. Okay, now we're gonna try to keep the strap where it is, and we're gonna push forward with the toes. So we're gonna engage the muscles of the foot, the leg, the arms to resist the press forward of the toes. Keep breathing. And relax the foot. Just keep, the toes are nice and relaxed, the foot's nice and relaxed, but we're pulling it into a flex. Okay, let's do it again. Press forward with the balls of the big toes as you resist. Notice how the entire leg engages here. Breathe into that tension. And release. And just pull the toes back. One more time. Press forward with the toes, resist with the strap. And release. Just let the strap do the work now. And release. Let's come and cross the legs. Let's come up into our tabletop. Here in tabletop, we're going to extend one leg and let's reach out with the opposite arm. As we exhale, we're going to bring elbow into knee. Or if we're just firing up the core, because we're going to just get our whole body involved, even though we're targeting the feet. We need to wake up the core. Let's wake up our bodies. And release. Other side. Inhale to stretch out. Exhale to coil it in. Inhale to reach out. And exhale, set out. Let's tuck the toes. And let's drop our belly into a cow belly stretch on an inhale. Exhale, send the center back up toward the sky. Inhale, reach the chest forward as we reach the tailbone up. Exhale, tuck the tailbone, drop the head, release the neck. One more time, inhale. And exhale. And back to neutral. Okay, this time we're going to just extend the right leg. Okay, toes pointed downward. Inhale here, and then as we exhale, we're just going to drop the toe. And we're going to use our hands to push back into that heel. Breathe into the heel, breathe into the ankle, the calf. Press that heel back, 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 back. Okay, inhale to come up. And exhale, we're going to cross it over. And we're going to lean back into the heel this way. Try to drop the right shoulder because it's going to want to come up. We're going to drop that right shoulder. Keep the shoulders nice and level. Press back and shift the weight of the press into the ball of the big toe and slide it all the way to the ball of the little toe. And really find where you need the stretch the most. We're going to inhale back to center and exhale down. Let's slowly lift the left leg. We're going to set it back toward the back of the mat, straight ahead. Okay. And we're going to use our hands and we're going to shift our hips back so we can press into that back heel. Again, any kind of searing pain, back off it a bit. Okay. This is where you really need to honor your boundaries. We don't want to have a go for it attitude when it comes to our fascia health. Okay, let's inhale up. And exhale again, we're gonna cross back behind the right foot. And we're gonna send our weight back into the heel again. And from this position, we're gonna pay attention to shifting the weight into the ball of the big toe and then rolling it out to the little toe side. And just see where you need the stretch the most. Exhale everything here. Inhale back to center. Exhale, lower down. Keep the toes nice and tucked. Let's inhale to stretch the belly. Exhale, reach up with the center back. Okay, let's bring the knees toward one another and let's send the hips back toward the heels. Okay, we're getting deeper into the arches of the feet. Deeper foot stretch. See how this feels for you. From here, we're gonna come into our dolphin stretch. So let's bring the elbows down, close to the front of the mat. Extend one foot, extend the other foot, lower the hips. You can keep your arms with the hands splayed, or you can interlace the fingers and bring the hands together. You can stay right here, pressing the heels back, or if you wanna do some dolphin swims, we're gonna come forward. Exhale, press the heels back. Inhale to swim forward. So we're not only working the feet here, we're getting some really good core exercise going on here. This is beautiful for the core. Gives some nice support through the spine while we're stretching out our feet, bringing some intelligence into the place that's furthest away from our brains. One more inhale here. Exhale back, let's lower the knees. And let's tap out our feet. Let's walk the hands a little bit ahead of the shoulders, tuck the toes. We're gonna come up into downward dog. Okay, let's come up really high on the toes. Really, really high. And we're gonna sink our chest in toward the thighs. So let's bend the knees to get the hips up really high. Inhale here. As you exhale, you're gonna drop the right heel. Inhale to rise back up. Exhale to drop the left heel. Inhale to rise up. Keep the knees bent. Tailbones reaching for the sky. Sits bones are reaching for the sky. Exhale the right heel down. Inhale to rise up. Exhale to send the other heel down. Now we're rising up on both toes. And we're gonna exhale, just send the heels toward the earth. If they make it today, great. If not, that's okay too. Breathing here. One more big breath. And as we exhale, we're gonna walk the hands back to the feet and come on up to standing. Okay, so here we are standing. We're gonna bring our feet under our hips. We're gonna interlace our fingers, bring them to our crown of our head. As we inhale, we're gonna turn the palms upward with the fingers still laced, and come onto our toes. And as we exhale, we're gonna settle back down. Slow motion. Inhale, reach up, press up on the toes. Exhale, lower down. Inhale to rise up. Exhale to settle. Let's get the other non-dominant finger in front. That might feel pretty awkward. As we inhale, we're gonna press up. Exhale to lower down. Inhale, rise up on those toes. Exhale, lower. Inhale, rise. Hold it here, hold it here. Let's find some strength through our ankles. And lower down. And we'll come into mountain. So let's spread out our toes. Settle them onto the mat. Find the four corners of the feet. Ball of the big toe. Yep, got it. Ball of the little toe. Outer heel, inner heel. Sink down. And then rise up all the way through the legs. Grip the mat with your toes. Let's inhale to rise up. Then exhale, we're gonna work our way back down into downward dog. Inhale for a long spine. Exhale to fold. Step back into plank. Let's hold for a second at plank. Exhale, downward dog. Let's inhale the left leg up. And let's exhale, send it through the hands, coming down onto a lunge. Okay, you can keep the back foot flexed. We're doing a lot of flexing with that back foot to open up through the arch. And we're just hang out, and we can hang out here, or we can rise up on Janiyasana, or low lunge. Okay, so from here, we're gonna frame the front foot with the left foot with our hands. And we don't normally do this, but for this one, we're gonna do this. We're gonna creep forward a bit. The knee is gonna come past the ankle. Now, we don't normally do this, but we wanna get a nice deep stretch through the back of the heel. So make sure your left heel is planted as you come forward. Now, if you can square your body over the thigh, you can give a little bit of weight. You could also feel even more opening through the right hip. Inhale here. And exhale, let's come back up, plant the hands, send the left foot back. Let's stretch it out in downward dog. Ripple forward into a plank. Exhale into a push-up, half push-up. Inhale to up dog. Exhale to down dog. Let's inhale the right leg up. And as we exhale, we're gonna send it through the hands and come into lunge on the right side. At this point, our knee is above the ankle. We're feeling some opening in the top of the left thigh. Set up here, and then we crawl up to the knee. Maybe we keep that back toe tucked if we're feeling like we want some extra in through that arch. And then we reach up. Inhaling up through the fingertips, exhaling into the hips. Inhale here. Exhale, let's come down. And just like on the other side, we're gonna come past the ankle with the knee. Again, being very mindful of the knee joint. Okay. Maybe we square ourselves over the thigh so we can give a little weight to stretching that ankle, stretching that heel. And also probably find a deepening on the left hip. Breathe into it. Inhale here. Exhale. Lift up on the back knee. Let's send the right back to meet left. Inhale to come into plank. Exhale to lower down. Inhale into up dog. Exhale into down dog. Let's inhale the left leg up again. Exhale, send it through the hands. Let's stay up on that back knee. We've got a high lunge on the left side. Find a lot of attention to that back heel. So let's interlace it. Let's have opposite hand to opposite elbow and lean back. Lean, 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 lean. Keep that back leg nice and straight. Press through that back heel. Okay, inhale to rise up. As we exhale, we're just gonna hover the knee. Inhale to rise up. Exhale, lower down. Inhale to rise up. Exhale to lower down. Okay, now try to keep your hips right where they are. Press into that back heel, straighten the back leg. Wah. Hips and heel and foot. Try to lean the weight back into that back leg. Inhale to reach up. Exhale, settle down. Left goes back to meet right. Exhale into your push-up. Inhale an up dog. Exhale a down dog. And let's come into the other side. Inhale the right leg up. Exhale, bring it in toward the chest. Set up our lunge on the right side. Okay, you can climb up to the thigh first, or maybe you have the freedom to come all the way up. Okay, again, we want to lean back into that back heel. Let's opposite elbow to opposite hand. Lean back, lean back, lean back, lean back. Find the strength in that back leg. You stay right here, or we can flow through a bit of a pulse. Exhale, hover the knee. Inhale to reach up. Exhale to hover. Inhale to rise. Exhale, lower down, and try to keep the hips where they are as you press back through that heel. Open through the psoas of the left hip. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, hands come down. Send right to meet left. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale to down dog. So from down dog, we're gonna step, jump, walk all the way outside our hands. We're gonna bring the heels to the ground. Okay. Then we're gonna bring our elbows pressing into our knees to get some space into our hips. Bring the palms together, get the spine nice and long. Then we're gonna bring our body forward through our thighs and walk our hands out and drop our head. Shift the weight toward the toes, but keep the heels rooted. So again, we get double duty here. We're stretching through the heels here, but we're also getting our hips, which is gonna help with our stride. So turning every step into a stretch that'll help loosen up some of the fascia. Breathing into the hips. Strengthen the feet. Grab the mat with your toes. Active feet. That's your foundation. Coming up. Maybe we can sit right down and extend the legs. Get your tie and or strap handy, and let's roll on down. Let's extend the legs on the mat. And let's bring the right knee in toward the chest. We're going to take our strap over the balls of the toe again. Then we're going to extend the foot up toward the sky. Now let's play around with pointing and flexing. Let's inhale to point, exhale to flex. Now notice our point, we're leaving our toes more or less relaxed, and the point action is happening through the balls of the toes. Okay, let's take the strap in one hand and we're just going to slide the leg out across the midline of the body. The upper body is staying completely still. And then you can play around with pointing and flexing over here. Let's bring it back to center. See if we can draw the foot a little bit closer to the face. And exhale, release. Let's bring the left knee in to meet the right. Squeeze them both in. Maybe the nose comes to the knee. High toes. And let's keep hold of the left. Extend through the right. Root the heel. Take the strap around the balls of the left toes. Once we got that secure, we're going to extend toward the sky. And we're going to play around with pointing through the balls and relaxing into a flex. Inhale and exhale. Inhale for effort. Exhale for release. Okay, and again we're going to take it into our right hand. Make sure that the left hip stays where it is, rooted, and draw the foot across the body. So we're just slightly across the midline here. Point and flex. Practice pointing initiating the point from the little toe side and initiating the point from the big toe side. Most likely you're pretty used to initiating the point from the ball of the big toe, but let's see what it's like to initiate it from little toe side. Let's bring it back to center. Flex and see if we can draw a little bit closer in toward the face. See if there's a space to move into. Inhale here. Exhale, bend the knee, release the strap. Let's bring both legs into the chest. Squeeze them in, nose comes in. Exhale to release. Release, release, release. Let's give the legs a shake, letting the toes, the feet be nice and free, nice and floppy. Floppy feet. And roll back on up to sitting. Thank you so much for sharing that journey with me. If you are suffering from plantar fasciitis, I hope this provides a little bit of relief for you. If you like the video, please hit like. And if you'd like to see more, please hit subscribe. If you have any questions or comments or requests, please leave them in the comment section down below. Have a beautiful day. Namaste.